Hi Magic Family, this is magicraventarot, and I want to thank everyone who subscribed at my channel, who is watching my videos, and I'm feeling really very grateful for the amount of views that I got lately and the fact that you people really enjoy my readings. This is very challenging for me, and as well it makes me quite happy because that means that there is someone out there who really need my readings, and this is really a strong motivation for me to continue to do that. So thank you very much for that. And for today's reading I prepared 3 piles, so we have pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3, and it will be quite easy. We have the green color, the red color and the yellow color, so feel free to choose which pile you feel drawn to, that you feel that you resonate with. If you feel that you resonate with more than one pile, you are free to really listen to the others as well. And today, for today's reading, I prepared, I was thinking about that maybe you guys are curious to know what is going on with your twin flame, in your divine counterpart connection, with your soulmate, with the person that you are thinking about. It could be a crush, it could be an ex, it could be anyone that you really feel drawn to. So I am focusing on the twin flame connections for this matter for today. And I'm curious as well what will be in my reading, so stick up with me and let's go to the shuffling part. Alright, so we got this beautiful Angel Answers Oracle cards, and we will just shuffle, and we're gonna ask the Spirit kindly to tell us what is going on with your twin flame, in your twin flame connection, what is happening with them. So I'm gonna draw a card for pile number 1. So I feel like it's this one. And then for pile number 2, for those who choose the red color. All right. And pile number 3. This one. Okay, and now I'm gonna use this relationship oracle cards as well. So for pile number 1, what is going on with your twin flame? All right. For pile number 2, I think I'll take the first. And for pile number 3, oh, 2 cards wanted to come out. All right, I'm gonna take them both. And now we will just take these tarot cards from here. So what is happening with the twin flame? So I will just drag from the tarot deck 4 cards. 2. All right. The third one. And the 4th. So this is for pile number 1. Let's see for pile number 2 what is happening with their twin flame, their divine counterpart, their soulmate. 1 and 2. All right. 3. And 4. Okay, And for pile number 3, let's see what is happening. 1, okay, I feel it. 2, this one wanted to come out, and 1 more. 4. Okay. What is happening with their twin flame? Two, 3, and 4. Okay, I wanted to jump. Second card. I feel like this one wants the third card and the fourth. And for pile number 3, 1, 2. I really enjoy this process of shuffling because it helps me to really connect with your energy, and it's quite relaxing as well for me. And the fourth card. Okay, and now we're gonna use this oracle decks, and we ask the spirit what is going on with their twin flame. Pile 2 and pile 3. Okay. So let's see. This one. And pile 3. I feel it's this one. Okay, and at the end of the reading, I'm gonna use these special messages from your twin flame, from your soulmate, and we're gonna see the reading now. Hey, pile number 1. So for those of you who choose the green, this green beautiful mirror, I will put it here. And let's see the cards to see what is happening with your twin flame. So we have the situation will improve. Right here. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. We have the 3 fates. What comes around turns around. We also have beauty. We put it here. Okay. I hope you guys see clearly the cards. We do have the King of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, the Fool energy, the 5 of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Star. So I already see for pile number 1 here, we have water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have also earth signs with the pentacles here, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. What do we have here? First of all, for pile number 1, your twin flame. They feel very drawn towards you with the chemistry card here. The message of the chemistry card here is that there is a strong magnetic attraction there, and we have also the oracle card, the situation will improve, which I see here that you need to know that they are also aware that things look difficult right now, but however the situation is going to improve, and it may take some time, and there will most likely be some hard work ahead of both of you, especially your twin flame or your soulmate, but the effort that your twin is putting forth will be worth it, and things are going to get better. So now it's the time to really, for them, they took a time where they gave up on everything that they didn't feel that it will improve, and they get closer to the other friends that they have. There is hope for the future here, so take heart and continue to work toward a partnership where both parties, you and your twin flame, are feeling really fulfilled and happy in the future. And I see here with the Three Fates card that there is they are like enjoying their life right now, but they have memories which make them feel sad, probably a little bit of bittersweet and nostalgic about the good old days, and they kind of feel nostalgic over the past here because they are so flooded with the memories. They really find quite precious those memories that they have with you. For those of you who are in separation, or you know each other since a long time and still are together, they are really fonded on the memories that they have with you, and they might feel a little bit of regret right now because they are wishing that they have done the things differently. But I see here with what comes around that usually this oracle card tells us that there will be a fresh chance for this connection. So they are kind of beating themselves up right now, but there is an opportunity to really heal and clear and no longer feel sad about the same thing anymore. And they are looking to do the things differently, because they are not like, they don't feel any more prisoner of how they have always been done until now. So what they have done, even if they judge or you judge to be a mistake, can be reworked and learned from. And that is quite wisdom. So they are not alone. Your twin flame is having karmic lessons right now, themes or story that seems to repeat, but they are learning from it, and they are really take this approach right now, trying to enrich themselves for learning. They get more wisey, more free, and able to help others as well with this oracle card. And there is also the beauty here, which tells me that they, first of all, they see you very attractive with the chemistry card here, and they feel really a very strong attraction towards you, and they see you like a beautiful person inside and outside. And beauty really makes their life and their perspective more rich. They also see like you transformed all of this time. So they kind of see with the physical eyes, but they see also with the eyes of the heart, because they experience this healing process within themselves as well. So their perceptions are changing, and they are seeking out to see what is hidden underneath, and they discover all of this beauty within yourself and themselves as well, because the twin, it's like they reflect the aspects that are within yourself also. And it's like they see you perfect in your own imperfection, which is quite beautiful here with this card. And they are like quite optimistic despite of the nostalgic feelings that they have. They are quite optimistic about the fact that this situation will really improve between you and them. I see here also the cups. The cups is like all their feelings and the emotions, and I see action also here. And this picture, it's quite very beautiful. The representation of the King of Cups, the female archetype from I think it's the tarot of the mystical moments, yes. And I see here how she's holding a sail in her hand, and she quite tried to keep balance even against rough waves, and there is this turbulent sea over here, and it's like it's inside of him, this turbulent sea, and it holds really a large fish, and it represents heavy emotions that churn within. And even during this rough time, the wise king remained really calm and steady, withstanding every crashing wave, and he kind of managed to safeguard the ship because he's really caring, and he has this protective nature, very calming and accepting. They are trying to stabilize themselves and really accept the situation as it is, with really diplomacy here and steadiness. And for some of you, it might be that you are dealing with a twin flame who can be a parent as well, because I see here that they are really turned towards the role of a parent, so they might be seeking as well the help of a parent as also here. But there is a lot of empathy with the King of Cups here, and a lot of understanding and trying to balance and control with diplomacy between the head and the heart. And they are quite devoted, so they might be seeking advices or counseling within the issue that they may have right now. And I see here with the Six of Wands, we have 6-6. That's interesting. I see here this beautiful lady who she holds this flower, and she's riding this hummingbird, and she's kind of helping the hummingbird to feed as well. So she's like she conquered the bird by attracting this hummingbird with a colorful flower. So I see here that other people might acknowledge and applaud your twin flame success, and they might be going through their own journey wherever they want to go. And oh, that's interesting. Now I see. It's like triumph, an accomplishment. They quite feel like they admire you. And I see the doves here now, the 6 doves here. They admire you, and they're like, they quite feel pride towards you as well. And they want, with the 6 of Pentacles here, I feel like there is this balance between giving and receiving help, where they quite feel generous, and they are trying to share their support here, and they really feel gratitude towards this connection that they have here. We have these 2 beautiful ladies here who are sharing the drops from the tea. And I feel here that they really share their resources, and they are really very generous and offer the support that they have, or they receive the support that they needed. within this connection. We have also the Eight of Cups. And with the Eight of Cups, for some of you, it might not resonate with all of you. There has been a situation where one of you probably left. For those who are in separation right now, it looks like an avoidance behavior, I could say, because they quite look like they had everything that they needed, everything that they ever wanted, but despite of that, they felt dragged by the moonlight to really seek for something else. It might be because of some sort of regrets of how their life turned out, and they probably realized that they really must move on and search for the missing piece that they are thinking that it's they don't have it. And the water here underneath symbolize all their emotional states, so they might not be good, they might not be in a really good emotional state right now. And with the Path of Rocks here, that tells me that your twin flame is having really a challenging journey that they venture on. So they might be feeling some sort of disappointment, and they are kind of losing hope. They are trying to move on the end of the road. And for those of you who are not in separation, it seems that they really go through this emotional state where they still feel that there is something that they didn't accomplish yet. And of course, with the moonlight has the tendency to bring at surface everything that it's in our subconscious, and it could be emotions that we didn't know that they are there and they are suppressed, so now they come at surface. And in a twin flame connection, the other counterpart has the attitude to really project on their twin their own emotions, especially the wounds that are not healed yet. And I also see here with the full energy that they're kind of free spirit here, especially when it comes about the feelings, because they are under the King of Cups. And it's like they are trying to embrace the unknown that they are dealing now. So we see here this woman flying on this broom, and they feel like they had no choice and just to close their eyes and jump. So they take this leap of faith, if I could call it like that, just because they believe that they could do better and they can really achieve something if they move on. And I see here that they are kind of trying to listen to their gut here and just do whatever they want to do. And they are like, even if they lost their faith in the universe, they still have some self-esteem, so they believe in themselves. And they are quite sure that even if they are going on this path, they are going to learn something and grow from the experience. And with the Five of Wands here, we have this 5 witches and those 5 cats. Actually, I see it now also. And each one brings their goodies to craft something in their containment. And I see here with the 5 of Wands that they're like, your twin flame might be in a competition right now, or they might be in a conflict where there has been some sort of arguments or aggressions, and they have like a clash of ego here. And they see a lot of, like we have with the rocks here, we have challenges, and we have challenges also here. So they are like going through really high obstacles and challenges, and there is some sort of conflict. Sorry. And with the 5 of Pentacles here and the 8 of Cups, I feel like even if they one of you left or one of you abandoned the situation, then the other one felt quite being left out in the cold here with the Five of Pentacles, like really alone, or in need. Some of you might be parents as well, or like taking care of other people. And I kind of get the feeling here with the Five of Pentacles that one of you might be struggling out in the cold, and I think it's your twin flame here, because they are kind of looking for a shelter, and they feel a little bit cold and abandoned, but they are guided by this light here. So some of your twin can go through some sort of dark night of the soul where they quite feel very lonely, and they are really having a difficult time right now. So for them it might be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but surely the card shows that there is one there. It can be really hard, but they are really, with Six of Pentacles here, they are advised and they get the help needed to really maintain a positive attitude and really have faith in their path. They are not quite so alone as they might think, and maybe others can bring a light into their darkness, and it's important to not really give up hope, no matter how bleak things may seem. And they're quite lucky here with the Star card. I see that your twin flame, even if they went on this path and they quite feel a little bit disconnected, they don't lose hope with the Star. The Star signifies also a lot of faith and hope, and they are going through a healing process where there will be some sort of renewal and they will feel inspired. And of course, with the Oracle card, the situation will improve. I kind of get the feeling here that your twin is really going through a karmic situation right now where they feel the urge intuitively that they need to go on that path, and they need to live that experience to really gain the lessons and the wisdom from it. Because there is a karmic, with what comes around turns around, there is a karmic situation as well here, from where they can enrich themselves and come with a better self and better perspective over the connection that they have with you. And despite of this experience that they are going through, they are very attracted towards you here with the chemistry card. They kind of feel drawn to your energy as well, and they quite see you very beautiful, and they don't lose hope that the situation between you two will improve, even if they show it, even if they not, even if their action shows a totally different energy within themselves. It's like they kind of want to get all the lessons that they can learn to improve themselves. And I promised at the end of the reading that I'm going to use some oracle messages from this oracle deck. It's for lovers, and I think they are quite perfect for this situation. So I will drag 3 cards, and I ask the spirit nicely to tell us what your twin flame, soulmate, or counterpart divine wants to tell you. What is their message from heart to heart? So we have this. We have also this. And I feel that it's this one also. So I will just read them and take what resonates with you. So the first card, it has this beautiful picture. Quite beautiful. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. I will just leave it like this. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So as I said earlier, they quite feel very attracted to you. And we have this beautiful picture also. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Exactly what it was in the reading before. I love it when they all come together like this, because they do have the faith and the hope that even if they took on this path, there will be new opportunities and possibilities, so that for you and for you too in this connection, the situation will really improve, and follow it with faith. Like, it's so beautiful how the cards connect together. So that was my reading for pile number 1. I hope you like it, and I'm really curious about your twin flame journey. There is this subject, it's quite sensitive to me, and I love it. I enjoy it very much, and I'm curious about the others who are going through something like that, what they are feeling. And you can leave in the comments section, you can leave your comments. I would love to read that. And if you didn't resonate with this pile, that's all right. You are free to choose another pile, or if you resonate with more than one pile, choose 2 or 3. And I hope you really like it. So that was for pile number 1. See you at the next reading. Hey, pile number 2. So those who choose this beautiful, it's with mirrors, and I quite like it very much. The red color. I want to see the cards. So let's see what is going on with your twin flame. Big happy changes. All right. We have, it is safe for you to love. We have the pink lotus fairy, a time for spirit. Healing. We have the Queen of Cups. The King of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The World. The Nine of Wands. The Justice card. The King of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm gonna sense it here that we have a lot of Pentacles, Earth signs, which is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but we have also Pisces energy, it's coming through, and Sagittarius as well. So for pile number 2, we have Leo also, and Aries. There is also Scorpio and Cancer here. So I see here with the big happy changes and the healing card that for pile number 2, for those who are in separation, the cards shows strongly that something completed and something ended, but it might be also something for them in this situation where they had to really end a situation or end a relationship, close the door of their past, and they are quite went into some sort of hermit mode here, where they give their energy towards their spiritual development as well. They kind of meditate, and they are trying to take care of their soul and of their spirit, and they are going through a healing period right now. There is also, for those of you who are not in separation, there is this urgent message that it is safe for you to love, and that they kind of are trying to open their heart and open your heart as well to give and receive the highest energy of all here. And I quite see here that even thought this connection is quite very strong, because it's not only about the physical attraction here or the psychological or social needs that implies this connection. It's really your twin, where your soulmate, your divine counterpart, where they quite feel much more than that. It's a spiritual connection from all soul levels. So they are trying to connect with you through their spirit as well, where they are trying to heal some aspects on themselves. And I quite see that they are going through big changes here, and they are quite happy because they discovered within themselves that this connection cannot be broken. Even if they are trying to cut the ties, it cannot be broken. So I see here with the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands, just queen and kings. That's quite wonderful. I quite see it here as well that with the Queen of Cups, they might be, they feel a lot of compassion here. Your twin is a nurturing person, and they are really, like the Queen of Cups and the Healing Oracle card confirms 2 times that they are going through some sort of healing period, and they are quite trying to remain calm, to stay calm among the deep waters, and to offer and receive the support and the comfort, the warmth and the kindness that they have within themselves. They are also quite very intuitive, I could say. They are like some of them, they might be healers or counseling and quite supportive, or it might be your energy here that shows up. And I see a lot of positive changes that are coming into their lives right now, because they might be entering in a path where it might has to do with their career, or even if you guys are entering in a new relationship or moving to a new home or city, I could sense here, and they're like trying to embrace these exciting events, and they do know that whatever it's going on, they will have somehow their angels by their side, and they are quite taking some leap of faith here, even if it seems frightening or beyond their ability. But they trust that the opportunities before them are meant to bring them happiness. So these options will not have presented themselves unless they were ready for them. So they are trying to release their fears and really follow their heart here. And I quite see that there is also, they might try to relax right now and self-accept. They kind of have their third eye and crown chakra really activated. So they are going through an awakening, and they are trying to connect to everything. They are trying to connect with the universe, receiving universal love messages. They are trying to connect here with the earth and let that peaceful flowing energy into their body to really bring them tranquility. And they quite have sublime spiritual moments of connection. They quite feel blessed because they are trying to gain a new perspective when it comes about correct relationships with their body and their soul as well. So they might be going through some course or class or study. It could be a study program, but really like they are ready to welcome a new teacher into their life. Either if that teacher is in the form of a physical being, or perhaps a path that speaks to their heart at this time, or a spirit guide who resonates with them. But this path that they go towards, it's really calm. it's like an easeful philosophy. And even if it might seem out of character of them, it is a deep and true part of themselves that has long earned for acknowledgement and fulfillment, and the nirvana that it's on its way for them. And I see here with the King of Wands that they kind of feel like they have a lot of desires, and they feel a lot of passion towards this connection with you. They feel inspired by you. They also admire all this ambition and the willpower that exists within themselves. You reflect a lot of the aspects that they have within, and they quite feel tender feelings and gentle nature towards you, and a lot of empathy I could sense here. And with the Five of Pentacles, I see here that some of you, your twin might be going through some sort of loss and a hard time, maybe a misfortune, or probably they might be dealing with some problems that has to do with the physical health here, because they are really trying to connect with the earth here through their physical health and find their own stability. And we have the Queen of Pentacles also in the King of Pentacles. That's so beautiful. Now I see it. It's like they are the king and you are the queen. That's amazing. And I see also here with the Justice card that it's like they are definitely going through a karmic situation right now. The Justice, it's about cause and effect. And they could really see clearly right now. They could see the truth. They get their karma for the good things that they made or the bad things that they choose. And they are quite paying the consequences right now for their actions. So even if with the world, something ended here with the world energy, but it could be also a goal achieved, an accomplished or a maturation of this process. I see here that for some of you who might be in separation, I see with the Nine of Wands this energy of defending themselves and really keep a wall up somehow, and they're trying to defend. For those of you who are in a no contact situation, it could be that they might be restricted this connection on some level. I kind of see here like they are standing, and they are trying to really defend themselves and maintain their boundaries here. It's like they persist to be close to the success with the world energy here. They are quite tired, but they are really pushing their last stand here. And they are quite looking, if we look at the cards, she's looking towards the Justice. So they are quite aware that even this action will have consequences and repercussion. And as well, they are aware of this cause and effect. So they quite see clearly right now all the consequences of their actions, what they said, what they've done. And I kind of see here that when it comes about their feelings, because the Nine of Wands, it's under the Queen of Cups, when it comes about their feelings, they have so much depth within themselves. I kind of feel Pisces energy here, but they are kind of feel like, okay, I have to restrict myself and I have to really block this situation until because I already paid the consequences of the actions, and it's quite painful right now. And I kind of get some Cancer energy as well here. When it comes about the King of Wands and the Justice, I feel that they are quite powerful and courageous. They could really see the big picture very clearly, and they are trying to overcome all the challenges that they are dealing with, and they are trying to take decisions, important decisions right now in their life. With the King of Pentacles under the Five of Pentacles, I quite see that they might feel really abandoned, and they might feel really I feel like they might be dealing with some warriors here. Some of them, they might isolate themselves, or they may have lost some money, but they kind of have insecure feelings here, and they are quite struggling when it comes about the power and the security and the abundance that they thought that they had or hoped that they have. And they're even thought they have within themselves this energy of being a good provider and protective and reliable. They kind of struggle right now with this energy here. And with the World and the Queen of Pentacles, for those of you who might be in separation, I feel like something ended here and they quite acknowledge that they lost their queen. The Queen of Pentacles is the long-term partnership here. And for those of you who might be in contact or in together, it could be that there is this feeling of achieving this goal, this connection of the king and the queen coming up together. Because they quite recognize you here, your energy with the Queen of Pentacles. That you are their resourceful person, very fertile and practical, and a creature who really offers comforts and financial security, quite generous and caring energy I can sense here, and sense very sensitive and good business as well. And it's interesting because I see that this connection, it's like it's way more beyond the physical realm, and they quite getting through their healing process here. They are trying to acknowledge that it could be really safe with the Pentacles here, that they could offer this security to themselves and to you, that it's safe to really open the heart with the Queen of Cups and really offer this highest energy of all, the love. And while they are going through where they connect spiritually with you, I kind of get it for pile number 2 that some of the twin flames are really communicating with you on deeper levels. It doesn't have to be in 3D physical. You guys know that you don't really have to be together physical. If they are thinking very strongly of you, you kind of get the messages, and the other way around. So sometimes it's happening like this energy might be theirs or yours, because the energy is really fluid. So sometimes it's happening that they might be you might guys be feeling all those things, and they are feeling it too. So I see that going through this process, it will really help you, both of you, to really open the heart and count the changes that are coming towards you, and understand that whatever is the situation for pile number 2 that you are going right now, it's a karmic situation where you guys could really clear the ties and the karmic debts that you have it. So I'm curious about the messages from soul to soul from your twin flame, and I'm gonna pick up 3 cards for pile number 2. What is the message for pile number 2 from their twin flame? Okay, so I quite feel that it's this one and this one. And this one. All right, so let's see the first card. This one, it's so beautiful. Look at the light. It's like she really transformed all the darkness like in rainbow wings, and she keeps receiving, downloading informations and light. So there is a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Whoa. It is safe for you to love. And they are quite connected spiritually here. Like, this is amazing. Like, it is a time for spirit. And they quite send you, because we were talking earlier about the way how the twin flame can communicate. with you, and they are quite sending you this message mentally. Then we have this. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And this one went exactly on the Justice card. So I kind of feel that they are aware that there is nothing more enriched than the connection that you guys might have it on a soul level, and the memories that you guys had it together. And we have also this beautiful picture. I love it how he worked with the light upon her. Healing. Oh my God. Like, look at this. That's why I love it. Because it's like amazing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And both of the cards are like, if you quite notice, that this very moment. So it's so important in this moment to really acknowledge this connection and go through the healing process without being really worried, because what you guys have, nobody can take it away. So that was my message for pile number 2. I hope you really enjoy it, and see you at the next reading. Hey, pile number 3. So we are at the group 3 who choose this yellow, and we will just put it here, and let's see the cards to see what is going on with your twin flame or your divine counterpart. So we have no. We have playfulness. Let your friends help you. Amara da Menehuna, aloha healing. Whoa, I kind of get it today, the vibe of all 3 piles that are going through some sort of healing process. I think it's the collective energy. We do have hope. Let me put it like this. We have the highest priestess, the Empress. Wow, high energy. The Lovers, the Queen of Swords. This is so amazing. This pile number 3, like, your twin flame is so aware of you, very aware. Like, it's amazing the energy that I'm getting within. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So I'm kind of getting here, we have all the signs. We have the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have also Swords, which is like air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And we have the fire signs also, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And I'm like, all the signs are here. And I see here with the highest priestess and the Empress that your twin, it's quite a very, very high spiritual person. They are quite aware of your energy as well, because you might be carrying this energy within yourself of being highly intuitive, and with the Empress energy, it's like nurture. Some of you might be parents as well. But we have here the no card. And with the no card, I see here that when this card, especially because in this deck with the angel answers are 2 cards with no and one with this sign at the end, which tells me that you should not lose your hope here. You should not engage in doing something right now, because this process, it's needed. This period, it's needed. This experience that you are going through, it is needed. And if you try to do something or force to do something, then it might be that it will really be very painful for both of you. So I see here that they are going, your twin flame, it's really going through the healing with the aloha healing. When this is the Amara de Menehune, and when she comes up in a reading, I feel like your twin flame is really focusing right now on the healthy things, like eating fruits and drink healthy juices. Maybe they are taking some lessons, probably doing some yoga or sport or dancing. They are quite giving themselves self-love and taking care of themselves. Probably they are laying somewhere and taking a salt bath with flowers and oil, and try to really work their body and take care of their physical body. And it might be that they started to really use their body in dancing or exercises or singing, or they might be focusing on some sort of music for some of you who might be artists. And they quite got into their life this fresh energy where they are trying to bring good, healthy, fresh foods and fruits and more raw food, or something that they have been allergic until now. But they did all those changes that it was definitely they benefit from more sunshine right now, and they are quite going outdoor, and they quite feel much better by doing that. So they are kind of in a relaxation and healing mode right now, and they might be connecting with their ancestors as well. And some of you might have your twin who is really going into a vacation. But they quite started to really use holistic treatments for themselves, or natural alternatives which could improve their state of mind and emotional and on soul level, the way how they are. And they took this approach because they are devoted to themselves, and they are expecting that their health would be renewed. And they didn't made this change only on a physical level. They have a positive new attitude as well. So above all, it's like they are trying to connect to the power of sunshine in gentle and soulful ways. And they are like surfing, and ocean swims will be most beneficial at this time. And I see here with the playfulness that they are quite in the mood. Like some of you might be parents with the Empress energy here, but it's also a flirty situation here where they try to recapture romance, and they are kind of trying to allow their inner youthful spirit of fun to really shine. I can sense like your twin flame probably is going out and really enjoy the sun a lot and trying to play, and they are quite spending a lot of time with their friends right now because they are letting their friends to help them. They asked and they accepted the support from the others, and they are quite very with the hope energy here. I feel like they quite get a very positive perspective over everything that happens, especially with this situation for those of you who might be in no contact situation. And they didn't lose their hope, that's for sure. We look at this picture and we see this beautiful woman with long brown hair, and she's quite praying. And she quite looks like an angel. And she has above her head those delicate butterflies here, which symbolize metamorphosis. So they are quite going through a strong process of changing, transformation. We see this tree here, which is decorated with golden fruits. And it's like the tree, it's inscribed with words. I don't know if you guys see it, but it has words here. And those words are like truth, charity, and joy. And we have also an iconic dove here. And I quite get it that I feel like they are really, according to the legend, when Adam and Eve were expelled from the Eden, she quite feel, or your twin flame kind of feels sorrow right now, because it happened exactly like it happened to them. They were in heaven, they were feeling good, and then out of Eden suddenly. So they quite get the same feeling of being rejected here and not having access anymore to the heavens, the way how they felt the connection that they had with you. Or for those of you who might be still together, or it's not a breakup situation with your twin flame, I feel like they quite hold this hope that they could really gain and live those beautiful moments that you guys had it together in the past. So they really embrace the hope here. And I see here that they quite embrace hope. Your twin flame is embracing hope. It might be that they might be going cold when things go wrong because they are afraid to be humiliated or disappointed. But as it says, when the word says give up, hope whisper, try one more time. So hope is one of the most powerful human emotions. And it awakens inside of them courage and strength and inspiration. So no matter the hardship, when life's burdens are hard to bear, the life really gives us a new perspective. So I see with this card that they keep trying, they keep going, and they don't give up. And on the other hand, they might give themselves time to really reevaluate what they were hoping for. Because they are kind of wisey, they are getting wisey now, and they are trying to remember the false hope that they had and lead it to delusions, because it could be powerful. But in the same time, they are trying to make this difference between the false hope and the real hope, because they really want to manifest their dreams and they really envision a brighter and a more beautiful future. And probably they are looking for, on the friends here, with the friends card, they are looking on friends for reassurance. And they are like, they have this courage to trust in the divine scheme of things. And we have here the high priestess. I see here that she's standing between those red curtains, and she's quite protecting the entrance to this mysterious blue sky. And she's the guardian of the unconscious mind, and she knows the secrets to accessing those areas of sacred wisdom. So she really urges you to listen and trust your inner voice, which is represented by the blue shell. We have it here, and the blue sky here. And she quite exploring the unknown hidden places with the moon in the background. I see also here the sheep, which is in the dark. It shows the intuition which guides her, and on the journey of self-knowledge and understanding. And I understand that your twin here is having this sacred wisdom within themselves, where there is a lot of potential. They are very intuitive. They also know things unconsciously, but they become aware of it. Like, they really have this connection, very sacred connection with the universe knowledge. And they are, for some of you, they have this Empress energy here, which it might has to do with maternal instincts here, because they quite feel connected with the nature. I see this mother holding this baby here, like she's protecting this baby, and she's quite fertile, and it's the archetype of Earth Mother, and her dress is really full of flowers, so it represents sexuality and fertility. And she holds this crow in her hand here, ready to place upon the baby's head. So this is a gesture of protective love. So they quite feel very protective with the Empress energy here. Some of you might be mothers, but they are very creative, and they are quite very, because they are both looking at each other. It tells me that your twin flame is really recognizing this divine feminine and this creativity and intuition that they are connecting with. Very awakened. And we have the Lover's card also. And the Lover's card, it's not, when the Lover cards appear in a reading, it's not only about the physical attraction, it's way beyond that. They recognize this connection as a partnership. Some of you might be together. They can recognize you as being their love. And if we see here this woman, she really dressed up like him. And I see a lot of blue color here, which is amazing. Like, look how the cards are connected. Like, she loves him. And even if he might be from a different culture or different society or different religion or so, she quite feels very fonded and protective and caring. And then she kind of takes his outfit and borrow his outfit as well as a proof that she can really adapt to the situation and get along together. And she has these butterflies, beautiful butterflies, which symbolize transformation and purity as well. And then she goes into this Queen of Swords energy, where she already wears his outfit, and she quite see very clearly. So it's amazing the transformation process through which your twin flame is going through right now, where they quite embrace all your knowledge on a spiritual level, while nurturing and recognizing, acknowledging this connection, where the divine feminine is quite very awake. And then they are going through this process with the Queen of Swords here, where they, even though they are very complex right now, they quite perceive this connection, and they have their mind very clear. They are acting honest and independent, with strong principles and fair, very constructive. I can see here, even if they offer criticism, is still constructive and logical and very objective here. So I kind of feel a transformation here during the healing process, with their friends by their side, where they quite start to embrace and upgrade themselves into getting to know you much better, and really borrow from you some qualities that you might have. It's interesting because with the Four of Pentacles here, I see that your twin flame is really, they desire this security. They have this desire to feel safe and secure. And even though they might be afraid of change, and they may appear insecure and possessive, they are trying to put boundaries and learn how to use the boundaries in the connections that they have with the others. And it could look a little bit materialistic from the outside, but their primal desire is to stay safe and feel safe as well. So they could really embrace this energy that they have. Like, I feel like some of you might be taking care of some other people as well, or feel responsible for other people as well. We have the Queen of Cups here, which I feel like your twin flame is a very compassionate and nurturing person. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman. They have this divine feminine within themselves, and the masculine divine masculine as well. So I see here with the Queen of Cups that they are very nurturing, and they are going through they offer healing and calm and support to themselves and to the other. They are very highly intuitive. Both of the cards confirm that. And they are very kind. They might be also going through some sort of counseling, or offer the support or receive the support from the others. But they look like now I see, and this is amazing, like the Empress holds this baby here, and she put the crown on the baby head, and underneath we have the Queen of Cups. And in this deck, the Everyday Witch Tarot deck, the Queen of Cups, it's a pregnant woman here. And she's quite taking care of the others. Like, look at the ecosystem, the way how it goes. Like, she really takes care of herself emotionally, and her feelings and the relationships that they are improving, and really offer this exchange of energy where everyone benefits from it, from their love and support. So they are quite very warm and beautiful person, your twin flame. And I also see here the Eight of Swords, which is like under the Lovers. And I feel here with the Eight of Swords under the Lovers that it might have been that they might be not seeing something mentally, that they may be blocked here mentally when it comes about this partnership with you. The year, it's about logic and ideas and intellect and communication. And I see here that with the Eight of Swords, it's possible that they're like, we have this woman, she has her eyes covered and her hands, and she's quite surrounded by all of those swords. So they kind of feel like stuck, and they cannot get out of this situation. It's more a mental conflict that they might have. It looks more to me like a self-imposed restrictions. For those of you who might be in a separation with their lover counterpart, it might be that they restricted themselves. Some of you might have been blocked each other, where they kind of feel isolated and entrapment in this situation, or imprisonment as well, and they kind of self victimizate. It's more like a trapped energy I can sense here, and they quite feel powerless here. And there is this energy of self-victimization as well. And the idea of this card is that if they could really realize that those ropes, there is no chain here or a locker, so they could really untie themselves quite very easily and uncover their eyes as well, and see that they actually have a way out. And they have this bird here as well, which is like their companion. And the bird, the blue bird, and that's amazing because it's two different decks. The blue bird, it's the lover, which quite is sitting here on the sword, and she's using the sword, or they are using the sword to see clearly. And we have bluebird here also, to see clearly that you restricted and self-imposed yourself, but you can get out of that situation, and it's up to you. And that's amazing, because it's like this connection, whatever happens here, it is still divinely guided, even if when they are in this situation, which is beautiful. And we have also the even if they go through this feeling of, is it dark in here or is it me? And they quite feel like, I gotta get out of this place, even if it's the last thing I ever do. So for some of you, it might be a situation where your twin flame left the connection it doesn't have to resonate with all of you, where they may be, they might restrict themselves and really feel like they need to get out of the situation that they are in. And that is because they really want a new beginning. And it might be with you here, because we get the Ace of Fire, which the Ace of Wands, which is the Ace of Fire, which tells me that they really feel a lot of passion when it comes about you. And they feel inspired, and they are like action, fire energy here. I'm kind of sensing a Sagittarius energy here, or a Leo, and they are like want to put that willpower and passion and ambition, all the drive that they have and the inspiration, they want to put it into the action. And they quite have so many plans here. Like, look at this picture. She's like looking upward of all the things that they want to do, like learn and write and manifest, and they feel very quite creative right now, where they have this desire and initiative to put their energy into the projects, into new projects that they might be dealing with. It might be for some of them also a new romance, but it's not necessary, because they are quite looking at it very clearly, and they can see the truth. So they acknowledge the connection that they have with you, the feelings that they have for you, and they might be just starting a new project or reconnecting with their friends, because they let their friends help them, and they asked for the support to help them navigating all of those emotions that they are dealing with. They quite feel highly spiritual and very intuitive, and they didn't lose their hope, and they are going through this healing process. And of course, with the Oracle card, no, I kind of sense here that this no, it's more about they don't really need to worry, and you don't really have to worry. Thought, as you will see, why this was the perfect answer as time goes by. So they are kind of going through a transformation right now, where they quite take care of themselves. They are quite independent here. They found their joy to really engage in new projects, and they feel very creative. So I feel like this process needs to be respected, and I'm curious to see what messages they have from their soul to your soul. So what is the messages that the twin flame, the soulmate, the divine counterpart wants to send from soul to soul to pile number 3? So I quite feeling this. Okay, you wanted to come out. Let's pull one more card. All right. So we do have here, let's see, this beautiful picture. She's wearing butterflies, and a letter here imprinted on her face, and with her third eye very opened. So they are quite thinking to write you, or only time will tell. So they didn't lose their hope, and they know that only time will tell if this connection will go towards the direction that you guys wanted. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So they are quite going through this transformation. They are definitely very connected with their intuition here, with the highest priestess and this. And I feel with the Empress and the Lover's card that they quite acknowledge here mentally how much conflict it really caused them, the criticism and how much love they actually have to give to themselves and to the world and to yourself, and that it's quite very important to accept each other, and that you might guys can go through this transformation together or not together, but this transformation will occur anyway. And it's very important to really not criticizing the differences. It could be cultural differences or any other sort of differences, because the twin flame always reflect the shadow aspects and the positive aspects within the other counterpart. And we have also passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So they might quite feel very passionate towards you. They might have this desire for you also with the Ace of Wands here. Yes, I see it now. And they quite see clearly here that they have this passion towards you, and they quite feel very attracted like a magnet, and in a very seductive way towards you. So that was my reading for pile number 3. I hope you really enjoy it, and if you like it, please leave under the comment in the comment section below. Leave your message. I'm curious to see what is happening in your twin flame connection, and I hope you press like, and see you at the next reading.